From Egypt land did flee. Their enemies behind them, but in front of them the sea. God raised the waters like a wall and opened up the way. The same God lived at Moses' time is just the same today. When David and Goliath met, the wrong against the right. Goliath armed with human power, but David with God's might. God's might with David slinging stone, down the giant did lay. The same God lived at David's time is just the same today. Amen. When Pentecost had fully come, the fire from heaven did fall, as a mighty rushing wind baptized them one and all. 10,000 got converted and were workers right away. The same God lived at Pentecost is just the same today. The Reverend John presiding, and all of you who are assembled here on this special occasion, I'm glad to be in the number. I'm will attempt to talk about old Stephen Nathan. We know he's going wild now, all over everywhere. But I just stopped by, I want to say, I caught him napping. I've been called Stephen napping. Broke his rusty chains of brass. Now I goes along rejoicing, singing that I'm free at last. I don't know what I've been doing, letting him keep me there so long, for his ways they never suit me. Everything he done was wrong. Once he got an old man's I run that poor man up a tree, and he wouldn't come down for no one, not to save the man of Galilee. That ain't all. He grabbed old Peter when the blessed Lord was nigh. Looked him in the face so frightful, Peter told the downright lie. Once he got it on man Eli, then he had himself some race, for that poor man didn't stop running till he got clean off the clay. When he gets straight in behind him, he hardly ever failed. Run old Jones from his own town to the belly of the whale. Now I count myself quite lucky. I've been got off his ground, jumped up from the highway to the glory land I'm bound. And if he come running after me, putting up too close a race, I'll just roll up my old prayer book and just bop him in the face. As I take the seat, I don't think I would give justice unless I acquaint you with someone that we all need to know. I've seen the raging sea. I know what hell is. I've looked in the wistful eyes of a child. I know what faith is. Go ahead. I've planted a tree. I know what hope is. I've looked out into the darkness of the night, up into the starry skies. I know what beauty is. I've lost a loved one. I know what sorrow is. And knowing all of these things, my brothers and sisters, I know who God is.
This is the walkingest woman I've ever seen. She can get around faster on feet than I can get in the car, around the car. I saw her on the way to Wilkinsburg By the time I got to Wilkinsburg, she was walking down Penn Avenue. And how she did it, I did not know. She still hasn't told me to this day. She said, I don't need to know. That's all right. But I let you all in on a little secret. Sister Clay and I, we have a little eyeball fight every Sunday in church. And but I can truly say that Sister Clay is one of my favorite people. She's the same all the time. One thing I like about her, she don't gossip. She don't tell, at least she don't gossip around me. And if she can do anything to help you, she will.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
And I know sometimes she calls the house there, and I know that she's talking about the church. Sister Jones, we got to do this. Sister Jones, we got to do that, whatnot. And I've seen the time that if she would call somebody else's house as much as she does, they probably would get mad. But I would say, when I know it's her, that's all. That's just a play. Talking about what we want to. Because I know where her heart is, and I know that she loves God, and I know that she loves this church too. And she'll do anything she possibly can to help better this church. And not only better this church, she'll do anything she possibly can to help better the lives of others. I'm like Deacon Young over here. I don't have the appropriate words to express my appreciation for Sister Clay, but I do thank God that He has allowed my path and Sister Clay's path to cross. I can't think of a more wonderful person than Sister Clay, and I mean that sincerely. I say that behind her back, and I'll say it to her face. But we're going to fight tomorrow morning. So without further, if somebody else would like to have something to say, maybe some of the members of the family would like to have something to say. We want to open the floor up for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Good evening. I'd just like to say that Aunt Maude, as we call her, has been like a mother to us, you know. And anytime any of us need her, we don't have to even ask her, she's usually there. So it's like, when I heard that they was having this affair here, I thought it was very appropriate and something that was real long past due.
Amen.
And so, on behalf of the gay side of the family, I'd just like to say congratulations and thank you for being in our lives too.
Amen. You know, thank you.
She didn't know where we were. We was in the street. I know she was going to hop on that phone. She told me I was scooping Audrey out too late. But I thought Audrey come a long way. And I Audrey worked awful hard. Because I didn't know the numbers of the people. I knew the names, but no numbers. But I'd like to say again, we thank you for coming out and sharing. But we love our mother. Amen.
Anybody else?
Call Miss Clay, Mom Clay. In her natural, there's no way possible. She's younger than me in age and everything else. But I just love her so, and I've known her for so many years. And I call her Mama Clay out of respect. It never dawned on me that there was no possible way that she could be my mom, you know. I just said, out of respect, I call her Mama Clay. So she's Mama Clay to me because I love her so much. And because she knew me way back when. And she was so kind and sweet to me. And then we got away and I didn't see her no more for years and years. And it was just like I had just seen her yesterday. That's the way she treated me. And that's the way she treats me now. Every time I see her, she's so kind and sweet and loving to me. And I just wanted to know how much I appreciate her when I get to be old as you, I want the best life.
Anybody else? You mad because you requested the thing?
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm so happy to be in the number this evening. I love Sister Clay, and I know she's going to beat me, but I can't help it. I just couldn't tell her anything. We were in a meeting about an hour or so earlier, and it was just something to try to keep her going, and then I tried to detain her a little bit in the office upstairs. But I'm so glad that her granddaughter finally came and took her out. She is a lovely person, and I just love her very, very much. She's very dear to me. And she knows that anytime I can do anything for her, all she has to do is pick up the phone and call, and I'm right there. And I believe in the same thing. If I need her, I believe she'll be right there for me. And she's the type of person that makes you love her. Some people, you know, you try to love them and you can't, no matter how hard you try. But she's one of those people you don't have to try to love her. To know her is to love her, and I love her, Sister Clay. Amen.
She said it just like I thought her. On behalf of the pastor of the church, I'm going to ask Deacon Hayes to put you on the spot to have a word, and while you're standing, go ahead and get you that blessed food too. Then we'll have another song after that, and it'll be open session.
Good afternoon. Sister Sarah Clay, Maude to her friends and her family. So I'd be remiss if I didn't get up. I'm glad that, to say a few words. She knew me before I knew myself. She always stays the same. She's always puts other people before her. She's always doing things. Anytime that you call on her, she's there, even though she has her own problems. She said, I'll get it started, and then someone else can take over. This is the way she is. You know, in Matthews, when they say, let your light so shine, that men will see your great deeds and worship our Father. But she's the one. She lets her light so shine anywhere or anything she does. And Sister Clay, I love you, and keep on keeping on. And you're a lovely person. Heavenly Father, we thank you for another opportunity, Heavenly Father, to come into your house. We thank you for all your blessings, both seen and unseen, Heavenly Father. And as we gather here to honor your honor, we ask you to bless her, Heavenly Father. We ask you to bless this food that we're about to partake, Heavenly Father. We ask you to bless those that prepare this food, Heavenly Father. And these blessings and all others we ask in thy Son, Jesus' name.
You all sing another song before I go to the kitchen.
I am so filled out. Because that's each and every one of you know I love. I love all of you. I don't know what I do about it. I don't know what I do. But I know you all want to know. How old is she? Well, wait till the last minute. I ain't say nothing. Because I'm so thankful, I thank God, I can't thank God enough. What he's done for me.